lads, hope you're well. It's Sunday the 30th of November, and I've driven up to Rowley, which is out the back of Castleside in concert. Going to be doing a route that I've put together. I've done it before, or I've done part of it before. So Rowley across to, just on roads to Edmundbyers, then round Derwent Reservoir to Blanchland, and then we pick up some off-road out the back of Blanchland up towards Slaley Forest, into Slaley Forest a little bit, then back on moors down to pretty much the same place, but then it gets to a bit that I've not done before. So I've mapped it out to go to Rookhope, and from Rookhope pick up the off-road coast to coast, which is like an old railway line, I think. And that's going to take me up to it's going to kind of come up towards Parkhead Station, which is the top of the Waskerley way. So it's all kind of coast to coast on the way back, and then it should be a nice downhill roll from Parkhead Station Cafe to where I'm parked now at Rowley, which is right on the bottom of the Waskerley way. So I think it's about 30 mile. I'll double check, but I'll put some maps and a bit of footage and some photos from along the way. So hopefully it'll be interesting. This will be the first of a few that I'm hoping to do that are not necessarily just days out at trail centres or uplifts, but more adventure type riding, going out into the wilds. Maybe getting stuck because I don't know what the terrain is going to be like. It's rained a hell of a lot the last few days. Well, it did yesterday anyway. It's lovely today. It's going to be bright sunshine all day. It's absolutely bitter cold. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And come along, let's see how I get on. A couple of things, bit of feedback from my wife. No swearing, so I'm doing my best not to swear. I'm not the most natural at speaking on camera, so probably get a bit nervous and lost for words occasionally, and the odd one creeps in, so I'm doing my best. And if you hear little bits of silence, it's probably because I've sworn. Alright, hopefully I'll get the bike ready and get on the way, and I'll bring you back and have a bit of chat along the way. This is probably a bit windy, but I'll try and talk. So we're on our way, first adventure ride. I've got the Garmin on now. Bought that Garmin about 5 years ago and I barely used it, so I'm hoping it's going to help me get where I'm going today. Baltic, beautiful and sunny, but it's on the cold side. Well, I've had to get my sunglasses out of the car because it's pretty bright. Hopefully it'll keep a bit of that cold wind out of my eyes as well. So this is the bottom of the Waskerley Way. We're not staying on this for long. Just see how it goes, because I don't actually know where I'm going. Oh my god, it's cold. Looks like a patch of ice. I think this is when I take this road. This is as low as I'm going. There's the water. And this is where an e-bike, this is where the e-bike comes into its own. Shit.
And I did this ride on my really old mountain bike years ago. I wonder if I rode this hill or if I pushed. Probably rode it. I was a bit fitter back then. On it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do Blanchland and Rookhope, and I'm going to go up the off-road Edmundbyers Common, which should be more interesting and definitely shorter. It's just so cold today. And I'm really hope and pray that Parkhead Cafe is open. Don't know whether it's closed down at the moment. Hello sheep. Hello sheep. So much nice when you're in the wind. Okay, we've made it to Edmundbyers. This is so I'm going to change route slightly. So if you have a look, we come from about here through Muggleswick. We're at Edmundbyers. My plan was along the Blanchland, up into the forest, across here and then back, but actually now we're going to go straight across this off-road common, which is a public bridle way, up a bit and then back down the Waskerley way. And yeah, I think that'll be a better option. It's so cold riding in the wind. Right, another quick drink. I'm going my way. See how interesting this might be. This is where it might get a bit boggy. Now, are we left or right? Seeing a few tracks, so quietly confident I'm on it. And this is the sort of stuff I'm after. Perfect stuff. alright, that. Ah, perfect. Perfect. This is exactly what I'm being looking for. Grouse. Beautiful. Ah. This is the stuff. So a few miles of this, go on the road, cafe, Waskerley way back to the car. Awesome. This is what you pay your money for, boys and girls. Changing slightly and a wee bit boggy. Let's hope it's not as much stone on the track further up. Where are we going? Left. Thank you, little arrow. Wow. Have a little look around. What do you think of that? So that bit of civilization over there is probably where we came from. So we've gone across, and there's Edmundbyers that we've left. To be fair, I thought we'd come further than we have. Anyway, we're in it now. I don't think it goes on for too much longer. Let's have a little drink. Getting very wet. Oh yes. Oh yes. Keep getting pedal strikes. Yes. So yeah, this is the first kind of natural ride out, let's call it, not a trail centre on my new bike. So I want to do lots more of this. I love this sort of riding. It's probably definitely more bike than I need. I'm just doing this, but I want it to be able to do everything. Which way am I going? Straight on. So I want to get it. I want this bike for every eventuality. But generally, this is where I'm happiest. This sort of thing, just bimbling around the moors. On it. This is definitely not a gravel track. Pretty gnarly. Whoa! Oh, please, I didn't go in that puddle! Fucking hell. Jesus. Left. Awesome. Parkhead Station 2. Do a stop for a couple. I think should be. Otherwise I can't complain when it's out of business, can I? Now they open. That's the thing. I'll get 2 rooms. Right, we're all coffee and caked up. Let's go a nice easy roll down the Waskerley way now. was a nice ride down the Waskerley Way. Nice and easy. Hard work's done. Just coming up the end of my ride, 35 kilometres in the bag. Still beautiful, sun shining, but my god, I can't feel my toes. You can snap my toes off now and I wouldn't feel. The car's there, and thankfully the cycle rack's still there. No one's stolen it. So, we're at the end of our ride. We'll call that one a success. Oh, so that's right. I'll wrap that up.
Hi again, everyone. Thought I'd do a little outro just to wrap up the video. So it was pretty freezing to start with, and I also forgot to take a tool rack with me in the bag, so I just got a bit nervous about being too far out without any gear in case you know, even just a puncture, I didn't have anything. So I cut the ride short slightly. So when I got to Edmundbyers, instead of going round to Blanchland, Slaley Forest, Brookhope, there's a nice off-road section, Edmundbyers Common, which takes you kind of west of Edmundbyers, all off-road, and then pops you on the road from Blanchland to Stanhope, about a mile and a half, 2 miles along that road, and then you're at Parkhead Calf, and then it's just down the Waskerley Way to finish back to where I started, where I parked the car. But yeah, what I did was really good. Absolutely freezing, especially in driving into the wind. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Nice stop for a coffee and a cake at Parkhead Station tea room, and then a roll back down Waskerley Way. So yeah, enjoyed it. Everything's safe. It's only 1:30. I'm just about home, so I just thought I'd stop and do a little video to end this vlog. Hopefully I'll get some more done over the winter, as long as I can get some good weather. I guess it's going to be dependent on that. I'm not going out in the rain and the sleet and the snow, but when we get nice days, I'll try and get out and pick some good routes. Really interested in getting into the North York Moors, the Yorkshire Dales, so the stuff out of Dales Bike Centre in Swaledale. There's a lot of nice routes there. Out of Lordstone's Cafe, there's good routes around North York Moors, and what else? Up at Teesdale, so Cotherston and all the 4 reservoirs. There's a good route round there that looks pretty good, but apparently that's pretty boggy at the moment. And then whatever trail centre days we get to do. Lewis is keen to use his downhill bike, so probably have a couple of days at some point, whether it's over Christmas, try and get some uplifts done. and then we'll be into next year, and hopefully the weather starts picking up. But thank you so much for watching. I'll try and be better. I'm trying to make these vlogs interesting and trying to make them better every time. Not always going to be doing that. I definitely need to buy a mic. So I'm recording this on my iPhone. Hopefully the sound's a bit better. But I do need a mic. I could do with a forward-facing camera, but I've got no cash. So I was fancying a Insta360 Pro 2, but even on Black Friday, more money than I've got spare at the moment. So thanks for watching. Speak soon.